off-road racing insider fanatics. Thank you for joining us for another video. We got a very interesting topic. Last year in Pro 2, Jerett Brooks wins the title by a mere 3 points. So what do you do when you're champion? Rest on your laurels, come back and defend it with the same truck? Oh, no. They got to work and came back with a totally different truck. Stay with us in this video because we're going to talk to Jerett Brooks and find out what's new and what's different on his Pro 2 machine. One of our defending series champions, Mr. Jerett Brooks, having a great run in Wheatland. Now, this is a brand new truck you just finished 3 weeks ago. Tell me about what's different.
Yeah, so this truck we built from legit nothing. I opened up a shop this year, bought all Bailey machinery, hired on Tanner Stevens and Nick Tenbrough full time. It's only us three guys. We built this thing legit from scratch.
Longtime veteran of this sport, Tanner, you got a brand new truck. You know, Brooks was already the champion, but you guys don't stop improving. Tell me about what you did here.
I just say that we kind of brought just an update to the series. Realistically, everyone's been building these old style trucks and everything for so long, and
you know, Tanner and Nick are so tedious on stuff. I'm not very patient on stuff, so I wanted to rush this thing, and good thing we didn't because it came out really cool. But pretty much this truck is about 4 to 5 inches wider than my existing Pro 2. Shop pivot points and all that are a lot different on this thing. The Bilsteins, no one else runs the size shocks we do on this thing. It's a pretty short wheelbase.
Here comes Matag, he's trying to get a run. He's letting it float out wide. We'll see on this big flyaway.
A few years back, I was able to get an opportunity to build a truck for Deegan, and it was kind of like the first opportunity towards the step. And you know, unfortunately, I didn't get the proper attempt to do it. And now the Brooks have done that for me. The Brooks have given me every tool, every support that I need, all the manpower. Nick has been with Jerett for 5 years. He's been helping me on this thing. Jerett helps me on it. So it's just basically, finally, I've been able to get all the tools together to build what I've wanted to build and what I thought is going to be the step in the right direction and try to be, you know, 2 or 3 years advanced of everyone.
Which the Pro 2s nowadays, they have so much traction that you're not really trying to fight traction as much, so you can kind of get it more like a Pro Lite where it's more stable, doesn't lean over as much. So I would say this truck, I can drive it a little harder. It's easier to spin out, I would say, if that makes any sense. The other truck is super lazy, leans over, gets grip. This one's super planted and kind of is more predictable on where it's going to go.
What would you say the advantages of this truck are?
I can't really tell you like a ton of them because there's a lot of them, to be honest. Like, I can't really single one thing out. Like, we realistically built what I would say is like a works Honda. A lot of these guys pick up a phone call and go, oh, hey, Mackenzie, can I order this? Can I do that? We did everything ourselves. We built every part on this car pretty much by ourselves, from whether we did it in our shop or we drew it and sent it off or whatever it was. We built our own hubs. I mean, we built everything in-house, and what this truck is to me is like a works Honda.
Even with winning the championship last year, racers were never satisfied. Got to get better, right?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like everyone here is always trying to reinvent the wheel, and we figured we could have a faster truck than we previously had. So we brought this truck out, and instantly I felt really good in it and put down some good time. So it was cool to bring out a legit brand new truck and have it be good and have me feel comfortable.
And you said that you didn't feel like you got the proper opportunity before. Why was that?
I just think that at the time when Brian was racing, we just started, you know, we were at the high right there, and you know, things just started tapering off just a little bit, and you know, he's got busy with his family, and I was busy as well, kind of trying to keep going, and no, there's no hard feelings or anything there. We still are buddies, and I respect the shit out of him, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just the time in my life. I don't think I was mature enough at that time either. And now I finally got that opportunity. So I couldn't be more stoked with just all the support from the whole Brooks family. Like, they really are my family when you look at it. And just super stoked to have them in the corner and just have all the manpower and all the sponsors, you know, just support us. You know, that's really what gets us to the track, is the family support and the sponsors. Without them, there's nothing. You know, obviously the fans coming out, you know, it's a weird time at the moment, but you know, it's cool to see everyone tuning into Lucas Oil, you know, and just watching it. You know, my buddies are texting me, oh man, what happened, this, that. So yeah, it's cool. It's a good time.
He's trying to get a run. He's letting it float out.
Or is there another spot in the system? Jerett, motorsports can be so unpredictable, so challenging, so frustrating. You had the fastest truck all weekend, but something happened to your truck. It shut off. What happened out there?
Yeah, for sure. We had a really fast truck at first, and I knew Doug had a fast truck as well. So right after the caution, truck was just like starting to lose power, and then Doug got around me, and instantly that lap just all power shut off. So we were dead in the water. So bummer deal, but you know, it's racing. Just got to keep my head high and go on. We'll try to get it figured out and head on to Arizona and go for the win. Going for broke now, and this truck's fast.
Wire from the starter to the master switch is not shorted also, because that would prove it.
Tanner, very sorry. What do you think happened here? Brooks was leading, he was strong, and the truck just shut off.
So far, we've taken the truck apart and diagnosed so far the battery is, you know, grown in size, which is obviously not proper. And now we're kind of tracing it with Kevin Croyer. They do all the data and the engines and transmissions. So just trying to trace the truck back to get power to it so we can pull the data off it, and then maybe that would be able to tell us more. But at the moment, we're not 100% sure. Obviously, we see the obvious. Some of the battery cables got super hot. The batteries definitely grew in size as well. So not sure if it failed on, you know, the battery side or the cable side first. But then we'll just go from there and, you know, just get regrouped, just go back to the shop, put our heads down, do what we do best, and that's just focus on us and, you know, try to fix any sort of issues. You know, we only have 50, 60 laps on this truck, so, you know, not terrible, but, you know, still a pretty good weekend, qualifying good, definitely helped us with the points and everything like that. So in the long run, you know, we just got to put our heads down and just focus and get through the rest of the year just nice and smooth and just finish every race.
After just one race, what is the most difficult part to turn these trucks around? What's the most time-consuming area that you focus on?
Washing it.
Really? How long does it take to get all? I mean, it's got to take a while to get the dirt out.
Washing it's definitely a pain, but it's more the fact of, like, I like to wash it really clean, especially with a brand new truck, you know, like scotch spraying this and that, and then also on top of it, going underneath it all the time, working on it, and dirt coming in your eyes and stuff, that's not fun. No. So yeah, but other mechanically side, everything, literally everything gets touched every time, every time everything comes off this thing and gets inspected.
And when you talk about washing it, you're not being a wise guy here. It's not just like putting a dirt bike up on the stand. I mean, mud hides in every nook and cranny of one of these little things.
You think you did such a stellar job when you get done half the time, and then you just look at yourself and like, was I blind during half of this? So yeah, there's definitely plenty of nicks and crannies for dirt and rust to grow. So yeah, just take our time and do it right, because it just helps you through the whole entire prep process, essentially.
That's one spot where it's a lot easier for asphalt racers, isn't it?
Absolutely.
They can just start wrenching.
Yep, but the good thing about here is Lucas Oil at Wheatland, Missouri, the track actually has really good clay on it, so it doesn't really stick to the truck as bad, and which makes it not stick on the housing, which then doesn't create rust. So, you know, racing here at Wheatland has definitely helped us a ton, not getting the truck super dirty and rusty, and at the same time, it's given us the traction, you know, to go fast.
Thank you to my team, K&N, Bill Stein, General Tire, get HID lights, everyone that helps me out. It's a family sport for us, so thank you guys.
You got a lot of smart men looking at it right now. You know, to try to sum this up for people, how much work is it after just one race to get this truck back to where it needs to be?
For sure. I mean, if you go through a race and you don't have any contact, I mean, it's kind of just a basic inspection, tighten bolts, pretty easy. But when you get into carnage and you're starting to rip off panels and stuff, we get done around 5 o'clock and we're probably working until midnight. So an inspection is you know, doing hubs, new seals in the hubs, pumping brakes, all the little stuff that goes into it. And you know, there's a lot that goes into these trucks to make them fast, so it pays off at the end if you do it right.
Well, best of luck getting ready for the next one.
Thank you, guys.
What is your name, sir?
Paul,
Where are you from?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Do you watch Off-Road Racing Insider on YouTube?
I will. It's just as soon as I get back to the campground.
That's what I love it. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
We got some lovely ladies enjoying off-road. Do you ladies happen to watch Off-Road Racing Insider on YouTube?
Yes. 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 Woo!
Thank you very much. And I see we got the lovely ladies of off-road. Do you lovely ladies happen to watch the Off-Road Racing Insider YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yes,
We appreciate it. And do you love the off-road races?
100%,
Absolutely.
yeah.
What's the best part of being out here?
Oh, just all the off-road, the
Just the thrill of it,
Thrill.
and being here. So fun all the time.
Thank you
Always
for
something.
being here and thank you for watching. And I'm sorry, what else were you going to say?
You're just always doing something, you know, you're never standing still.
Awesome. Thank you so much, girls. I'll tell you guys, it really was some awesome racing here at Lucas Oil Speedway. As always, the diamond of dirt tracks, and it was great to talk to some of those racers in the pit area. If you like what we got going on here, make sure you subscribe to Off-Road Racing Insider on YouTube. It is brand new. It's brand new. Let's keep it growing. You know, if you love off-road racing, this is your spot.